Hello and welcome to Crafting with Jane. Today we're looking at Indigoblu again. I know I'm doing a lot with Indigoblu, but that's because I'm on the design team and the stamps are just beautiful. Being red rubber, the detail on them is stunning. I'm using this one today, which is, let me get it out so you don't get the shine from my packaging. It's called Beautiful Mind. Sorry, yes it is, Beautiful Mind. And it's part of a Weird Science series. I just love this hand. I love this image as well. It's got creativeness, intelligence, selflessness, strength, love, beliefs, joy, hopes, all sorts of healing, all sorts of lovely things. There's a little beautiful mind. And you've got the Vitruvian man. Which is Leonardo's exact proportions of the human anatomy, and that's what we're going to use today because I want to do a very simple, easy, quick card, but to just show you that clean and simple can make it absolutely lovely. So I'm going to ink it up in black because I just want something very simple and easy. So I'm just very carefully inking it right up in the black. Now I'm doing it in lots of directions because it is a very, very fine image and I want to get every scrap of detail of this image out. So I'm going to put it slap bang in the center or as near as I can, and then I'm just going to press it down to make sure that I get, as I say, every single little bit of detail of this stamp out because it is absolutely beautiful, but it's incredibly fine. So look at that. I mean, that is just beautiful. Now, what I want to do is I want to just take the bottom part of this. So I'm going to ink that up and I'm going to put that in on here because I just want to extend it a little bit. So I've got to try and get it in like that. So that's extended it that way. And then I want to extend it this way, and I'm going to have to use this piece here to just extend that piece on there. Okay, so that comes down on the bottom. So I've just brought it down a bit so that it works perfectly in that area. And I want to put just something down on the side there to just sort of give it that little edge. And I'm going to use this, which I haven't even used this one yet. There were so many stamps to use, but I really like that. So what I want to do is to just clean this one off for a second. So I think it will make a beautiful card. And for those that wouldn't like the actual whole of the anatomy, as it were, we're going to do something to so as we don't have that there. Right, so I'm taking that one off and I'm putting this one on. Now I probably would like to trim it just a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. So this is so I'm just going to take this down on here like that, turn it the other way up, take it that way. I think I need to ink it again. Turn that way. Then we want this coming up this side. And up that side and up there. So I've just got those on that bit, and I think I will just take a little bit on here, and then just take a little bit on the top here, like that. That's perfect. Okay, so now it's come right to the edge, which I really like. I like that sort of look. Now I need to clean this up. I normally try and use my scrappy mat, as it were, to go on there, but I didn't on this one. So I just need to make sure that I keep it relatively clean, which is very difficult for me because I'm always doing bits that go over the edges and stuff. So if we take this, and it's going to go onto the card like that. I was going to do a red background, but I haven't. I need to take it smaller. Let me take it smaller because this is too big, so I need to just cut it down because I quite like a red background in this. So I'm just going to take it down to it's going to have to come to 3.5. So I just want to take it just a little bit off on this side first, and then we'll take the other bit on this side, so we've still got some on both. So that takes it to 3.5, and then that needs to be 5.25. So let's take it to, might lose my bit at the top, but that doesn't matter too much. Got a little bit of it. 5, and that's 5.25 to there. Okay, so that's just taken some little bits off the side. You know, when I do strip cards, this is why I get lots of little tiny strips and things, but that's fine. So that's now going to fit perfectly onto this mat that I've got. So let's put that onto there like that. That can then go onto there like that. And then what I want to do is, I just want to take, let me grab this and clean this off first of all. Say, I hate leaving things that are dirty with your stamps. Your stamps will last you your lifetime if you look after them. If you don't look after them, then they probably won't. So I try and clean my stamps each time, and then they will look beautiful. So we're going to use Beautiful Mind, which I really rather like, and that is going to be in, let's put it that way up. So I'm going to take that, and I think that'll fit on this little scrap. Let's take that in black. That and then I can put that in over here like that, which is lovely. But then what I want to do is I want to cut that out. So I want to cut this round on this piece like that. I am going to leave it just a little bit bigger in here. What I can do actually is take it in so it comes fairly close to this, like that, and we'll take this one down so that that comes in. Quite like the fact that it's got that sort of cross hatch bit on it to make it look just a bit. So I'm just going to take these pieces off just quickly so that they come out like that. Okay, so that's going to have a little red mat on here. Now the easiest way of doing that, if you're not going to cut it completely square, is to just grab a little bit of glue, pop this in like that on there, And then you can take this out like this, just come round on here. So we have just a little tiny mat, but we're taking it out round on this edge piece like that. So you've got just that little bit in there, but you've still got that slightly loose little bit like that. Okay, so if we have this on here, and we have this on here, and we put this across here, like that, and then I would take literally just a few, need to just try and take some up on here. I'm just going to take a few of, let me just take this off on here for a second. So a few of these little, and you have to excuse if my head's just come in. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 together, and then maybe just one up in here like that and one there. Okay, I think that's probably about it. I only want a few just to give a little bit of a look, to just tie things in together, but to keep it really clean and simple. So if we have this on here, if we have that in on there, if we have this in across here like that, okay, and then that gives us a really beautiful, pretty clean and simple card, but that I think looks really, really lovely. So I hope you enjoyed that. As always, please stay safe and well. Please be kind, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.